this is my 24 games to build and play advent calendar. It did come in a box. Ooh. It came in a box, and me being rather thick, thought, the doors don't open. Obviously, you open the whole box. There's an instruction manual inside, which I'm just going to put to the side as my little quick reference. It explains various things, obviously. Here is the advent calendar, which does have doors. It wouldn't be much fun if it didn't. And down here we have the extra cards that came with it. I'm not going to use these just yet. I think I'm going to wait towards the end. I probably need to get my standing knife out for that bit. So we have the first door to open on December the 1st, and we open it up, and we have some wire. Lovely, that's solid wire, single strand. We've got a breadboard, we've got a row X, we've got a row Y, A to J, and this is numbered, so this is 1, this is 5, this is 6, which is missed on X and Y, and then it continues all the way up to 23. So that's our breadboard. We've got a lovely little battery container. 3 AA batteries for that. Don't worry, I have them ready. I'm using rechargeable batteries, so slightly less voltage, but saves the planet and all that. Hopefully, it's not going to cause an issue. We've got a little button, 4 terminals on the button, and we've got an LED. Negative or cathode, I believe, is the shorter prong with a flat side on the LED housing to show you, so that you can see it whilst it's mounted, that that's negative. And a 100k resistor with a 5% tolerance, so brown, black, yellow, and then gold for the tolerance. I think that's right. Don't quote me on any of this. So that's today's little adventure. So it's fairly simple. The first one, we pop some holes in the bottom here. I'll just use a pen. That allows us to feed our positive up into, we're going to put it into C23, so middle of the furthest right top vertical strip. This first day is to get familiar with the breadboard. I think I already know how it works. So negative is going to H23, just in there. And we can pull those back through just a little bit. I don't want to bend them too much, because that's a multi-strand just with a soldered end, I believe. So that's that done, and then we need to chop the wire to length, and the wire has the one end is already bared off, and then obviously when you chop it you need to bare off the other end, so no children for this bit. I have done quite a lot of small wire work, and I'm probably getting a lot of swearing at me for doing it that way, but I just make a small dent in each side and then pull the shroud away, so you get a nice clear terminal. So I've actually already done some of these, so we've got the wires here that I need for today. So first of all, we're going to pop the switch, as it says in the manual, up into, it's going, the top left of the switch is going into X19, so the top right is in X21, and then we're in A19 and A21. Got to give that a little bit of a press in. Down at the bottom, we're going to join, we're going to join J23 to Y23, just with a very short little link. We're also going to join Y16 to J16. And this is all detailed in the manual. And then we're also going to join F23 all the way up to X23. And I'll go through what I think is going to happen before we do it. And finally, we're going to join B23 to a B14. So in there. So that's my board as I have it set just yet. Obviously no batteries in there yet, don't need those. So from what I can see, we've got a positive coming in here. That's going to link over, because these are vertically connected. So each of these, I think there'll be a metal strip behind. There'll be a metal strip running all the way along the top, one metal strip all the way along the bottom, and again metal strips each here. They're all isolated from each other. So we're going B23 to B14, and then from B14 we're going to pop the positive into A14 and the negative into X14. Okay, and then that's allowing it to come back through. It's not doing anything with the button just yet. It's going to come back through to X23 over to F23, and it's going to connect. And that, in theory, if we pop some batteries in, should give us one green light. Excellent. So batteries are charged, so that's a good plus. So I'll just pop one of the batteries out, just rest it, so that I don't work with it while it's live. I mean, it's not a great big voltage, but that's, you know, got to be sensible. So we'll pop the resistor here from I've got it in G15. Remember, this was in 16, and we're going to go for G15, sorry, up to E23, like that, and then we're going to try and get that to come on dimmer, and to do that we're going to remove the LED, and so we're following our positive. So we've got our positive is coming through E, coming over to G15. So I now need to put my positive side into the lower 15 and the negative side into the lower 16, like that. It doesn't matter here that it's touching, but I'll stop that from touching just to do it properly. And then we've got a nice dim LED, obviously coming through 100k resistor. It's not going to get quite so much voltage. And then we can disconnect that again. And then what it says is you can put it into a position where it's then switchable. So we can go positive, again positive being the longer and curved side, positive into the top 14, and the negative is into one line. It doesn't matter here because of the way that the switch is manufactured. So I've gone into D19 with my negative, and if I plug that in we get nothing, which is wonderful, and then we get full brightness, which is great. It says something about in the instructions there's like 5 positions that you can do that, but actually there's a lot. I'm not going to work it out right now. So we've also got 14 with the positive over to that would be 21 with the negative, and that I would imagine will do just the same thing. And the one thing that it doesn't say in the instructions for this bit is we can also go positive down in 15 on the lower, which is the same as our resistor, and we can put our negative up into the switch, into 19, and now we've got a dim light that turns on. And that is, so far, our first day of games. Excellent.